Hello, guys. So, today I want to talk about why I left my job as a designer and what is the reality of the design world. So, as you know, after the launch of the AI, there are many things that are changed in the tech world, and design is one of them. Yeah, so the design is no longer the same like as we used to do it before. It has changed. So me, my point of view is somebody who has 3 years of experience in design and who has transitioned into design from the quality analyst role. So if you are somebody who are new to design and want to get into the design industry and want to understand like what is going on in the design industry, what are the corporate people doing, then this is a good video for you. Also, if you are somebody who have like 2 to 3 years, maybe 4 years of experience and are there with dealing with your creative burnout or thinking of transitioning into other roles, then this could be a good video for you. And also I will look here because I am trying to read my read my notes. So yeah, so when you become a designer, when you get the job, I think the first thing that is in your mind is you want to create as much as possible. You want to do your impact. You want to as a product designer, we always look at the business metrics. And so did I actually do that? I think after 3 years working in Paris, France, I mainly worked into a marketing agency and a B2B SaaS, and I can say that yes, I produce hell a lot of designs. I think I produce much more than what I expected, and I think that's why I am creating this video. So, what is the reality? What was the reality of those 3 years? First, I will start. It is not as green as you think. Oh, I go there, I get a new project. I'm gonna think about who is the user and what he wants, and I'm gonna create some user flows and then diagrams. My first project was a half-baked project, I would say. It was previously worked by two other designers. I was in a design agency, and then they give me the project. There was a team and all of that, but mainly what I want to talk about is it was half baked project. It was done by somebody else, and then it was given to me. And also, when you're working in an agency, you're working for a client, so like you cannot think what the user wants, or what is, even sometimes you know that some things are not feasible. Because I am from the tech background already, and I'm not just 100% designer. I knew that what is the complexity. I have worked with the dev team and I knew that this is not going to work. Like technically, few things are not feasible, but still nobody listens to you. There are, other than the designer, there are so many people. Like there is a project manager, there is an account manager, then you have your lead, and then you have a clients have managers. So just projects get pushed ahead, and even you know that this is not going to work, but still nobody cares, and they are just there, yeah. Then sometimes it is about performance review. Like if you know that the quarterly review is very close, okay, and this project will improve the performance of that manager, then that project gets the priority. So sometimes it's about the performance review. Some projects get more priority because it shows the performance of that manager. Corporate is very it's not all roses, like there are so many things which go on in the background and you just have no idea. Like, yeah, that's the corporate politics. You just can't help it. You should know that why you are here and what are you trying to work on. Then sometimes it's about the budget. Sometimes some projects are get done because the subscription of the tool that they are using is going to end soon. So they make all the team work on, like all the teams, literally all the teams work a lot during like, and they, during that period of time when they want to put it in production, and they give like some of the deadlines which are not even possible. When they give you the deadline, you yourself know that this is absolutely impossible, but you are supposed to work on it. And like at least the dev, they can say that, okay, the thing is taking a lot of time. As a designer, no, everybody has opinions about design. Everybody will try to set up a meeting with you, send you a Slack and try to tell their opinion. Ah, I have seen this new thing, why don't you try to incorporate in your flow? Yes, good. The inspirations are good. Like the talking should be there, but at what extent? Like, how much do you want? You know, so that then the another thing is user. So as coming from the tech background, I was not expecting that there will be a lot of priority given to the user, but at least business, sometimes the priority should be given to the business at least, right? But no, it's not even that. Like sometimes they just want a awesome good looking UI, so that you want to say that the design team has done their job and now it's dev responsibility to make it work. And somehow it never resonated with me. Like, we are there to help the dev team and we are not there to make their life difficult. The next point that I want to talk about is visibility. The biggest lie that anybody can tell you when you're working as a designer is your design will speak for itself. No, it will not speak for itself. The Figma file is not going to, not means literally, but even if you are solving the real problem, like you have done your user research, you know the business metrics, and you know where do you want to go and all of that, and you design a flow, but like you need to sell your design. You need to be the salesperson as much as possible. You need to create that design urgency. It's not an urgency, design urgency per se, but you need to create that project urgency, like your project is the next big thing and it's gonna in like, because my point of view is more like a startup point of view, and the designers that I talked with are also like kinda working in other startups, or not like big Google or Facebook or all that type of stuff. But like what I want to say is you need to create the urgency. You need to make the stakeholder believe that you need to ship this in production. But then my question is, why did you even give me the project if you don't want to put it in production? Like, I don't understand that, but whatever. Okay. And then if you're not working in high demanding project, then it becomes your priority to prioritize your project. So basically you becomes a sales guy. So there was a time in my job life that I had like 20% time left for doing the actual design work, and I was in this meeting and in that meeting, and then you are working as a support, and then you are trying to help that another intern. When I'm gonna do the design, like, you hire me as a designer, right? So let me do some work in Figma. So that is another thing, like the visibility and sell your design. Okay, I'm not saying this is bad. Huh? I want to be there in the design meetings. I want to have the feedback on my designs, and I want to produce a good design. But the thing is that I don't want to be the salesperson for my design. Like, yeah, this project should have more priority than that project, and this and that and that. Up to a certain extent it is okay, but what, like, what do you want from me? Then another thing is women in the tech world, and me being Indian and working in Paris. I speak French, by the way, not very good, but B1 level. But I'm here since last 10 years, so I don't know, I can give you that point of view. But I can definitely tell you the women point of view, okay, the women in the tech world. So you get so less time in the meeting, and the male members are definitely, they will talk over you. Not all the male members are like that, okay? I have worked with very good colleagues who really give you the opportunity to talk, okay? And they will not talk over you. But there are many people, like, this is a real incident that has happened with me. I will not say the position, but the guy, really, it was my point of view. Like, I was discussing with my team, and the guy jumped into the meeting and decided to talk on the behalf of me. this has really happened. And me, somebody who has 12 years of experience and being so confident, and really like, I froze during the meeting because it has never happened with me in my 12 years of tech career. So I just cannot imagine, like, if you have 6 months of experience and you are new, you will be thinking, ah, this is how it works, he's supposed to talk on behalf of me, and this is normal. It's just insane. The bias toward women is insane. Okay, but and then again you will feel like, okay, but this is the corporate reality, why are you crying here? Yeah, but this cannot be, the reasons for, maybe these are also the reasons for leaving the job, but whatever. Okay, so what was the final nail in the coffin? Like, what really happened? So I think the things started to change after my quarterly review. Like, because of the AI, design is supposed to be produced at much higher speed, but no, actually, the the reality is not like that. You product designer, the main thing is to think what problem needs to be solved, and then actually solving that problem, and not just make the world pretty. This is not my job, and if you don't understand, you need to understand that first. Okay, so after my quarterly review, I realized that even though my performance is good, it's not awesome. And how it is going to be awesome if I produce design at even more speed? The 20% of time that is left with me to design, I am supposed to do even more. Okay, so first of all, I live in France. I was working on CDI, and my salary is not that high. Huh? I'm not getting 120K per year and all of that. If I am supposed to work on so tiny bit of salary that is left after my taxes, I will better go to US, but I will not go there because of the Trump, but whatever. So, jokes apart, but like, after my quarterly review, I really like hit in my brain, like, more I will do, more they will expect from me, and this is kind of like unending cycle. You just need to produce, you wait for your promotion, and then you get 100 euros plus, like, wow. That 3% of promotion, as if I really want it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, and then if you ask higher management, why do we want to produce at this speed? Because we have designed this, t-shirt size system and all, and now you need to produce more t-shirts. I don't want to use bad language over here, but I don't want to produce those t-shirts anymore. Yeah. So I think this is mainly it. Like, this is why I decided to leave my job. And what is next? I think freelance. Let's see what is next. I will keep you guys posted. If this really resonates with you, if this helps you to make you feel like you are not alone in this. I think the main thing that when the reality, the actual thing was happening with me, like, I was doing the discussions with my managers and HRs and how I'm going to quit and all of that, the main thing that I was thinking is, am I alone in this? Am I the really person on the face of the earth who is thinking like, what the fuck is going on? I said the F word. I really didn't want it to say it. I want my daughter to see these videos one day, but I don't know. So yeah. So if this really resonates with you, there is one person on you who's watching this on YouTube and it really resonates with you, please let me know. I will be very happy. And yeah, I'll tell you next. Maybe I don't know whether I'm going to share my freelance journey or not, but I'll tell you when the journey starts. That's not started yet. Okay, so nice talking with you guys. It's really like, okay, yeah, see you, bye.